Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. James is out there with Sam Merrill. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Quentin Grimes out there with Podziemski. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Merrill passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Now you've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
Green against Mobley. Up top, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Podziemski on the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. To the paint. Here's Tyson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here, matched up against the Golden State Warriors, is how they're going to tip off the new season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor. But they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Grimes. And the Warriors miss again. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Back to Allen. Here's Podziemski. James defending. Out to the right wing. Porzingis finds Podziemski. Can they get it? Butler goes in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Explosive drive by Jimmy Butler. Defender draped all over him. Forget about it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports. We reviewed the film. We are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Grimes. The Cavaliers making the shot. Butler, no good. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Grimes. To the middle. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now Podziemski. A 3-pointer off the mark. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And so here is Golden State. The Cavaliers taking the shot. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. Over James. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Here's Podziemski. Left side, Butler. From the arc. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Cleveland leading by 5. James dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Allen passes to James. Allen dishes to James. Draymond Green grabs the miss. The Warriors shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The news about New Orleans today, as the Pelicans front office is making early season changes. They've done it. I'm told it is official. Donovan Mitchell is on the move, a veteran guard known for his dominant ability to score and his leadership. This team couldn't be more excited from what I hear about adding a player of Mitchell's caliber.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Cavaliers, 4th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
From deep, Green. The rebound by James. Cleveland leading by 9. There's the pick. Inside, Tyson, and he jams it with authority.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Outside, Green, and stolen by Mobley. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Coming out of the floor for Cleveland, James, Tyrese Butler.
It's stolen. Allen passes to James. Three-pointer. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 11. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Green. Scoreless thus far. Here he goes. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Hits it from three-point range. Butler's got 7 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Tries it from 19. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Out to Porzingis. Takes the 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. James the pass to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Butler on the wing. To the inside. And he gets the bucket.
Well, Jimmy Butler, outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Here is Williams. The Cavaliers making the shot. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
Williams looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Santos. Pulls up. That one rolling around and rims out.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
It's Williamson, top of the key. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williams.
Over in the corner, Williams. Over Williamson. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And both free throws good for Williams. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 12. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now Merrill. No scoring in this one, so on the floor for Cleveland. Williamson out there with Toumani Camara. Then it's Sam Merrill. Then it's James. And Greg, we know, is a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Richmond, he's checked in for Moody. A switcher also for Cleveland. James is checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. For 3, Richmond. Cavaliers with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's James. Bagley with the rebound. Warriors trail by 14. Here's Santos. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Camara. They set the pick. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Down low. It's stolen by Bagley. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. How he did last season. averaged about 13 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Now here's James. Loads it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Bagley. Now the Warriors moving it up. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Williamson with a screen for James. It's stolen by Bagley. Richmond with it. He's picked up by James. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Bagley. Back to Richmond. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Over in the corner, Williamson. Back to James. There's a screen by Kamara. James finds Kamara. And good that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Changes here for the Warriors. Porzingis is checked in for Jalen Williams. Quentin Grimes comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Richmond. Here's Grimes. Nothing on the board. Santos, no good.
When the ball touches the paint, you've got to swarm defensively. Really good job on defense.
Here's Landale. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Williams. Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Pippen. The shot by Williams, no good. Cleveland leading by 13. Pass to Landale. Outside Pippen. It's picked off. Podziemski finds Grimes. Porzingis with a screen on Pippen. Tipped away. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Tomlin's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Green is checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 23, Draymond Green.
To the paint. Here's Tomlin. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
GA, you hear about 3 level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Grimes. Still scoreless. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
Good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Warriors trail by 14. From deep. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Pass to Tomlin. An easy 2 points on the layup. Tomlin's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
On the wing, Green. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Santos. Some nice passing by Golden State. Now Grimes. The offensive rebound. Green taking his time here. Here's Santos. And the Warriors miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They're running. Launches the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. He's guarded by Grimes.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Butler's checked in. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. In third, the Warriors.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Porzingis, 6 to shoot. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Williamson, the screen. James dishes to Williamson. The kick out to Mobley. James wide open. And the 3 off target. The Warriors shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the Warriors miss again. Mobley, a screen on Butler. James, the pass to Mobley. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Mobley's got 12 in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
On the wing, Green, covered by Mobley. 14 feet away, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
How good is Green at drawing solid contact? He plays with a ton of heart. He's really good at making the defense commit.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 18-6 run. To the middle, here's James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what you love about Bronny James is his defense-first mindset. Whether he's at the point of attack or playing off the ball, he's a disruptor.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And here's Green outside. No good there. Good D by Mobley. Williamson right side. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
The kick outside to Butler. Podziemski with it. Over in the corner, Green. They get it again. Porzingis passes to Grimes. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. Coming off a terrific season. 4th in blocks and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he was a shot blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one. Williams, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. Timeout called, Cleveland. That free throw good from Williamson.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Pass to Tyson. Outside, James. To the inside. That's good from Williamson on the assist by James. James has got his 8th assist here tonight. The Warriors shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. And they double up Butler. Golden State moving it around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. James kicks to Allen. Pass to James. To the paint. Here's Williamson. At the elbow, it's Allen. Back to Williamson. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Misses the wing chair. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Here is Coach Steve Kerr. Your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front? Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, I ask you, I'm a little tired, but, you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on?
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Quentin Grimes out there with Podziemski. And it's Porzingis in at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Merrill. He's guarded by Grimes.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
And it's Butler with the jam.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Count that one. And it's 6 points for Allen.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Podziemski with it. James covering. The three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. James, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley understanding he's got a rhythm, and he just keeps attacking. The answer is not yet there for this defense.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now, here's Mobley. Takes it off the glass. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. Off target with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And they double up Butler. Pass to Podziemski. And Grimes has it in the corner. Outside Butler. Back to Podziemski. Offline with his 3.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And here they come. Here's Grimes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's just a terrific pass to beat the defense up the court, and that's exactly how you move the ball in transition.
Pass to Merrill. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray. Merrill's got himself on the board with 3 there.
An unselfish young player. If there's a better shot to be had, James is going to find it.
Allen against Porzingis. Now, here's Green. Here's Podziemski. Looking to get it going. Great D that time from James.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Down low. Here's Allen. A kick out to Mobley. Back to Allen. Another shot. Mobley misses. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it, no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you, Kevin.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Timeout called the Warriors. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Evan Mobley, 4th.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
On the wing, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Count the basket. Porzingis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. Going to be a long night if you don't pull them off.
And the shot is good. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. The Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jarrett Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jarrett Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
To the inside. He rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closer. To the paint. Excellent D there from Allen. Cavaliers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's James to the left side wing. And stolen by Butler. Podziemski finds Butler. Now Grimes. Trying to find Porzingis. That's it to him. And that one, good. Porzingis has got 18 points in the game.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Here's Mobley. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
To the middle. Here's Allen. A kick out to Mobley. Clock at 6. Back to Allen. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Butler. Here's Green. Launches it. The rebound by James. Here's Mobley. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play.
Draymond Green.
And it goes on Draymond Green. Both teams will make substitutions. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Here's Tyson. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. That one goes. Count it. Mobley's got 11 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Podziemski finds Grimes. Pass to Santos. Pulls up on the wing. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside, Landale. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Landale's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Warriors shooting 47% from the field in the third. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Back to Podziemski. No good from outside.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Mobley. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's James. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Yep, it counts.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. James in the high post. And he lays it straight in. James has got 6 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Warriors shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. to Porzingis. Williams against James. Out to Porzingis. The three. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And it's Williamson missing.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Outside Williams. This one for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cleveland ahead, delivering the blow. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Toumani Camara. Jock Landale's out there with Williamson. Then there's Scottie Pippen. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Pippen against Williams. Out to Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Here's James. Allen, a screen on Williams. James dishes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jarrett Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Williamson, the pass to James. Williamson with the screen for James. And the dunk by Williamson.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength just so lethal.
Steps back. Williams against James. Up top, Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Good D by Williamson. Now Cleveland shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. James finds Williamson. Allen, a screen on Porzingis to the inside. And Allen with the slam.
One of Jarrett Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Williams against James. Williams passes to Williams. The wide open look here for Porzingis. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Here's Santos. Covered by Williamson. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Williams dishes to Williams. Porzingis high post. Working on Williamson. Got a piece of it. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along.